So be right back. All right. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. I'm live. We are live. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere, man. Smake5, welcome to the party. Gims, how you doing, Gims? What's poppin'? Test successful, that's right. The test is good. Should I keep my YouTube chat up here? We gotta keep it up, you know? Any Wingstop recently? Nah. Well, what's recent? Maybe I had Wingstop like a couple weeks ago. I don't know if that's considered recent, but I try not to eat Wingstop these days. I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy. But I did have some wings today for dinner. Not allowed to have YouTube up? What you talking about, man? I had wings for dinner today at work, but it wasn't like Wingstop wings, you know. All right, what are y'all saying? Is it time to party? Or is it time to joke around? I leave my YouTube over there on the side. Let's start partying. I gotta start doing LeetCode like on the days I don't stream. Like at least do the daily problem. I should also like post my solutions, you know. I haven't been doing that either for how many years? I mean, I tried it for like 1 month and I think I had some good success doing it. I think I should get back on that. All right, here we go. Evaluates reverse Polish notation. You're given an array of strings, tokens that represents an arithmetic expression in a reverse Polish notation. Evaluate the expression. Return an integer that represents the value of the expression. Note that the valid operators are plus, minus, times, and divide. Each operand may be an integer or another expression. The division between two integers always truncates towards 0. What does that mean? There will... Wait, is that just round down? There will not be any division by 0. The input represents a valid arithmetic expression in a reverse Polish notation, and the integer and all the intermediate calculations can be represented in a 32-bit integer. Smart Coder in the house. What's happening, Smart Coder? How are you doing? All right, so I think it's just a stack problem, huh? Oh, zombie killer whale, what's happened? Negative 3.5 truncates to negative 3. I see, truncates towards 0. Huh, so... Is that the default behavior of an integer? Like, if I did... I guess I'll find out soon enough. Alright, so here's an example. What's happened, zombie killer whale, by the way? Oh, it's default behavior in C++. Alright, that's all I need to know then. So this is... I'm gonna just leave it like this. These are tokens. The answer is 9. And let's see how it goes with a stack. So we just, if it's a number, we just put it in the stack, right? So one stack, how does a stack work? Things go on top like that. And then if it's not a number, that means we pop 2 and we add them, and then we push it back in. So we pop those, we add them up, we get 3, we push it back in. And then we get another 3, we put them in, we get a times, we pop 2, we multiply them, and we put it back in. So that's basically what I'm gonna do, except let me check out the division, like which one do we divide by. So let's do this real quick. We got 4, then we got 13, oops, then we got 5. Let me erase this so it's not so confusing. Right, so we're now at the division sign, and then we pop 2. So I'm trying to figure out which one is the numerator and which one is the denominator. I guess the second one we pop is the numerator, the first one is the denominator. All right, that's what I needed to know. Let's implement. Let us, I suppose we'll just have a stack of string. And Skip Pharaoh, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. What am I doing? Iterating over the tokens, and then we're just gonna say, should I just hard code it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So if it's a plus, we do something. If it's a minus, we're gonna do something. If it's a multiply, we do something. It's that we do something. Mad Thad 91, welcome to the party. Bellwether Days, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome to the party. I hate the LeetCode grind. Happy to watch someone else doing it too. You know, this is probably the biggest reason why I started to stream LeetCode. I felt so lonely. I felt like I was all alone in this world, and I had nobody to talk to while I was doing LeetCode. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just go live and see if there's other nerds out there who want to talk about LeetCode and brag about their streaks and talk about problems that we solved. And now, like, I've been doing it for a few years now. What's happening, Leet Coach? How you doing? Pankaj in the house. Type Racer so soon. We'll get to that Type Racer, but let me do this daily problem first. And somebody remind me. All right. We gotta let some people get in here first, you know. All right, so what are we doing? Maybe we can say, man, I don't want to copy and paste this thing. Should I just make a function like return a pair or something? I don't know, man. I'm gonna just copy and paste a bunch of junk. So if it's a digit, for sure, all we want to do is push the thing, right? Yeah, that's what we want to do. Whale? Whale? I'm a full-time software engine or software dev, and I can barely solve medium problems, and my easy problem solutions are usually trash. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm also a software dev, and like I used to can't solve these, but after some consistent practice, I was able to do it. And I remind myself every time, like, I think these problems are hard. I think about all the times I thought that and how I overcame that by just studying and consistently showing up to practice. Asia C. Mac in the house. How you doing? Welcome to the party. All right. What was I doing? That's what I need to figure out. So I need to pop to kind of just be like, so if it's this, I'm gonna say stack.top. Man, I feel like this should be an int, and then I should just push like string to integer, because I'm not pushing any of these things to our stack, right? I wish LeetCode had VB.net. Oh snap, that is funny, because I started out learning VB.net, man, and those days are long gone. But I get where you're coming from, man. They got C#. I think that might be somewhat close. All right, well, so I was thinking we shouldn't have a string. We should just convert it to an integer, push them in the stack, and then maybe I can like just, I'm gonna just make a function, man. I'm gonna call it pop2. Pop2, and I'm passing the stack by reference, and then I'm gonna just say denominator is top, and then I pop, and then numerator is top, and then I pop, and then I return, I guess, something like that. So then I can just be like, can I do this? Numerator, denominator, pop2 stack. Yeah, I think I can do that, man. So then I could also do some other things here, but I'm gonna just leave it as is. Just do a function that receives the operator string and two numbers and returns the results after applying the operator. Oh, that's also a nice idea, Leet Coach. Let me do that. So we create a function, receives the operator. Wait, should I do that? Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time refactoring, because I think this problem isn't too challenging for me. Lysander Trades, how you doing? My medium solutions usually times out. Don't you worry, keep on keeping on. At least if you get times out, that means it's probably correct. Our Kashi, welcome to the party. I like operand A and operand B. Alright, well, I don't know what to call it. I'm just keeping what I got. So that, right? And then which one do we subtract from which one? I don't know which way is what. I guess maybe I'm gonna just do it like that and see what happens. If it's broken, we'll try and fix it. Let's see. R. Kashi, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, will this work? And then what? Is it just like the last number in the thing? The last thing that's left? Hopefully it works, man. Oh lordy. Alright, will it work? I'm not sure about the negative sign, but we'll see. Too easy, too easy. There we go. Should I post my junk onto the solutions page, man? Or... yes, no condom, Chris. What's happening? I should, huh? What editor IDE do you use at work? I use something called Cider V. Cider V. That's what I use, and it's just internal tooling based on VS Code, probably. All right, share my solution. Ah, Jesus, I gotta type all this junk. Oh, every time I go to share my solution, I always remember why I don't share it. And it's because I gotta type all this junk out, man. Alright, we'll do it another time. I don't want to do that live. Tech support, what's happening? Amuga, how are you doing? What stack do I use? I use C++ mainly. Is that Google internal editor? Yeah. I'm in bed. Wants to lurk a bit. Nice. Thank you for coming by, MadThad91. You can't be that old if you're born in 1991. Unless 91 doesn't mean the year you're born. Alright. Do you just do LeetCode or do you do any projects? Jedi Dia, what's happening? I just do LeetCode, man. I'm the definition of a LeetCode monkey. Projects don't really interest me because my monkey brain only likes algorithms currently. Projects always get too overwhelmed. There's too many things to do. I'm not very organized, so it's like if I stop working on a project for even like 2 days, I'm like, man, it's such a hassle to get started again because who knows what I was doing last. Everything is gone from my mind and it's just really hard to start back. It's kind of like if I'm playing WoW and I have all my key bindings set on this character and I've been playing this character and then I stop playing for like a week and I try and play the character again. Forget about it, man. I'm not gonna remember anything, and that's like a barrier for me, and then I just never do it again. So that's my problem with projects, but I don't think that is a good reason to not do projects. I think that just means I gotta get organized. I like the LeetCode problems because they're so small and contained, and you can just do one LeetCode problem without remembering what you're doing the last time you're doing LeetCode. Anyways, you know what time it is. It's time to do some zero track, I think. It's also time to tell everybody I got a YouTube. Should I focus on learning stacks first or focus on LeetCode to get a job? I'm mainly using Python, but I can learn Java and C too. I don't have a degree, by the way. Man. Oh, snap. Type Racer. We got to do Type Racer. Pankaj redeemed a Type Racer earlier. I forgot about that, but we're going to do it right now before we get into zero track. Bet Simp in the house. Oh, wait. Let me answer your question first, Amugo. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, I thought that was the whole thing. Pretty cool. I guess you just pop 2. Oh, so you check if it's a token, you pop 2. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Thank you for sharing. Do you do Leet Rooms still? Man, I wish I could do Leet Rooms, but Leet Rooms has been broken since last year sometime, and I don't know where the creator is. Creator hasn't been answering. Oh, so Amugo, I'd say, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to give you advice because I'm not sure how much you know. I think if you can just LeetCode and get a job, that sounds like the ideal way. But maybe if you do that, you might have trouble ramping up. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe because if you just learn the LeetCode, you can learn anything. I think you should know at least a little bit about one language. Like, you don't have to know Java and C and Python. I think you just need to pick one language and build like some little project with it. But maybe I think LeetCode is gonna take up a lot of your time if you want to get like a FANG job or something. People say maybe you should just learn the LeetCode to get the job and then learn on the job. Like, you get paid to learn. New hardest problem? Dang. What is that? Oh, is that the last Jesus. New hardest problem. I know what you mean. Flumsy left us. I hope not. First Byron search now, Leet Rooms. Yeah, Mad Thad, let me tell you. Or good night. But let me tell you, man. Somebody needs to clone Leet Rooms and just turn it back up. Try Vanilla JS. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Wait, Type Racer. Type Racer. That's what we gotta do real quick. Yeah, ideally you want to learn on the job, but sometimes it might be difficult to get hired as a LeetCode monkey, you know. I think only big tech places you can sweep by, sneak by. But if you go to like a smaller company, I feel like they're gonna grill you and they're gonna like try and ask you about projects you worked on, and you gotta talk about them, and like your knowledge in a certain stack needs to align with their stack that they're using at work, because they don't have the time or the resources to like wait until you ramp up. But in a big tech company, they got all the time in the world, they got all the money, they can just let you loose for a year or so until you get productive. All right, y'all ready? Who's here for Type Racer? What are y'all saying? Should we make a bet? The answer is maybe we should bet. Well, I don't know who I'd race. Should I just bet on my WPMs? All right, let's go. I'm putting all my money on NCC. Nah, I can't beat No Condom Chris. Oh, we got a YouTuber, Ronald Viscara. Welcome to the party. How are you doing? All right, here's the bet. The winner of Type Racer. Is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be Six Pack Sexy? Who else is here? Or is it gonna be someone else? Should I do that? Someone else. It could be anyone else. Oh, you wanna go head to head, No Condom Chris? Me versus NCC. All right, me plus 9 WPMs. That's the bet. I have a 9 WPM handicap because No Condom Chris is extremely fast. If I had to say, I'd say his average is about 105 words per minute. I'd say my average is about 85. So place your bets. No Condom Chris has tons of confidence. What a name, yeah. He's a true OG. No Condom Chris is probably the biggest reason why I work at Google today. If it wasn't for No Condom Chris, I don't think I'd have gotten in. I can say that 100% for sure. All right, here we go. Here's the track. The first race is a warm-up. The second race is the championship round. Place your bets. I've beaten No Condom Chris sometime, so there is a chance. Don't be afraid to drop some more dollars down, man. All right, this is Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris. This is just the warm-up, man. Don't you worry. Oh, Arik is in the house. Look at all these guests. If you're a guest out here, you need to log in if you got a TypeRacer account. If you don't have a TypeRacer account, what you doing if you don't have one? You gotta sign up. All right, bets are about to close, man. Put them up. Put up those bets. Try Vanilla JS. That's a lot of money. All right, championship round. Championship round. Uh-oh, looks hard. Dang, 113. Arik with the 116. I did not come close, man. Good race, though. He did it fast. I'm not surprised. We got Killer Whale, 76. We got Guest 77, Guest 76, Guest 67. Too many guests. All right, so Arik with the 116 goes up on the board. How are you doing, Arik? And let me choose the bet. Six Pack Sexy, winning all that money. Taking everybody's lunch money, man. Jesus, $20,000. So let me put Arik up there as a champ. TypeRacer champ with a 116. Arik, are you still living in New York? When are we gonna link up, man? I feel like I've been here a few months now and you ain't hit me up, man. What's up? Arik 116. Bam. All right, now it's time. What is it time for? I'm supposed to hit you up? Oh, yeah, you're traveling. Where'd you go, man? Where did you go? Oh, Pankaj. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for that TypeRacer. And enjoy your day at school. Japan, Hawaii, Vegas. Dang, all over. It's pretty cool, man. All right, not type racer, zero track. So let's do 16s, 17s, and 18s. So dang, that's basically a 1700 problem. 1695. Find all good indices. Nah, so this one was recent, I feel like. Was it? I don't know. We'll see. All right, find all good indices. Oh man. Maybe I was trying to do this last time. We should ask zero track for a shuffle feature. Isn't it open source? Can't we just like contribute or something? All right. But yeah, we should ask zero track for a multiplayer feature too. You're given a zero index integer array nums of size n and a positive integer k. We call an index I in the range k less than equal to I less than n minus k. I don't know what that means. Good if the following conditions are satisfied. The k elements that are just before the index I are in non-increasing order. The k elements that are just after the index I are in non-decreasing order. Return an array of all good indices sorted in increasing order. Brett, what is happening? Yeah, we should contribute to Elite Rooms, but I think Flumsy has gone MIA. Like, I don't think he's even approving PR merge requests or whatever you call it. Or, you know, maybe we need to... Yeah, we can fork it, but then we'll have to upload a new extension to the Chrome extension store. I'm not gonna lie, I've actually forked it, and I was like, I got everything working. Like, I set up the environments, I got the things to work, all the databases, all of that stuff. But then that's where I stopped. I never really got past that. I should work on it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to. The coolest feature would be to mark solved problems. Yeah, that would be a nice feature too. Yeah, I think practicing these problems just isn't the same doing it alone when everyone's just watching. I really prefer it when everyone's in the room and I can see people submitting and like I can see other people's code. It's so much more fun. All right, let's take a look at this problem. I'm not too sure what it's asking yet. So, all right, they give us this array and they give us k and they say the answer is 2 because I'm not sure yet, but let me put some indices here. And they say, all right, if we're at 2, that means all of these are, what is just after? The subarray 2-1 is in non-increasing order and the subarray 1-3 is in non-decreasing. So do you only take like 2 things or what? Why don't they say 1, 3, 4? Or, you know, like, what about this one over here? Oh, 2. Come on, man. I can't read. K elements. So these k elements. Is this like a monotonic stack problem? where maybe I gotta go from the left and right or something. That's what I'm thinking of immediately, but I'm not too sure. Let me think. So we gotta look 2 things left, 2 things forward. How do I know? Alright, so I guess if we use like a monotonic stack or something, that means, alright, we'll do from the left to make sure that we can know if the 2 or the k things to the left are non-increasing. So, I don't know, man. So that means here, there aren't even 2 things to the left. There, that, what do we do? Is like, while the top is less, we gotta pop it. And then once we reach here, it's like we gotta check that this stack no, I was gonna say we gotta check that this stack is size k, but then what if, like, can't there be junk left over? Let me think. I don't know if it's questioning my thoughts there on monotonic stack. You can get this one. Thank you, Brett. I hope so. Do I have confidence? Oh man, the pressure. The pressure is real. Let's bet? No, lordy. I don't know if I want to bet. What would the bet be? Can I already feel like I don't know how to. Yeah, let me cook. Speaking of cooking, man. One day I want to cook something on stream. So, alright, maybe I'm just overthinking things. But, alright, so what if... I'm trying to think of a test case that will make it not work. Hold on. So if we have the 1 in there... Oh wait, let's make this like 100. What am I doing, man? So if we have a stack and we put the 100 in there, and then we get to a 9, and then we're like, wow, this top is smaller, we pop it, but it's not, so we put the 9 in. And then we get here, and then we put the 8. Maybe, I don't know. Should I just implement and see where it goes wrong, man? Maybe. Let me put the original stuff back in. So that's what the stack looks like right now. But then when we're here, it's like it's 3. That means, what does that mean, man? Does it mean it's good? It needs to be greater than the size, but then here we pop everything that's smaller. So then everything gets cleared out. And then the stack is smaller than k, so it's bad. And then we put the 3 in. And then we're at the 4, but like the stack is smaller than k, so that means this index is bad also for left. Well, we'd pop that and then let me just try it, man. I don't even know if it's a stack we should be using. I think so. So I'm gonna do like something from the left, something from the right. So maybe I need like is good. So I'll do from the left first. What I do? What do I do here? Maybe I gotta check like if it's in bounds. K less than equal to I. So I mean that's like if I is greater than k, that means we should check. Otherwise, if it's not, then I don't even know. Then do I just like how do you do a monotonic? You gotta be like while the top of the stack, while the stack isn't empty, and the top of the stack is smaller than the current number, then we should pop it, right? And then we should insert the current number. So how can we check if it's good? I suppose if this is greater than equal to k, then that's true. Jonald Bobson, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, so we do this, that's like going left, and then we do one like going right. So let me try and do that. I don't even know if this idea will work. I'm hoping maybe it's close. Alright, so they're saying if I is less than n minus k, then we gotta check in here. I'll just copy that. But maybe we should like reset our stack. Can do that. And then I'm just gonna copy this part. Alright, and then now I'll just iterate through both like Oh Tampinha. Thank you very much for the follow. So I'll just iterate through these and then check if both is left and is right is good, then it's a good indices. I don't know about this solution, but I just want to see if it works or not. LeetCode, what he's saying, but you could have elements in the stack that are not in the current. Yeah, this is what I was originally trying to think of, man. So, oh wait. Maybe this has to be like the other way now because it's in non-decreasing. So, do I just have to switch it? Yeah, this is what I was trying to think about LeetCode before I even started to implement. But couldn't. Did I switch the wrong one? Well, I don't remember which one I switched now. Frosty, whoa. What's happening? AI would solve this thing in 30 seconds. Yeah, probably, man. I don't doubt that. So, how do I deal with that then? Do I have to like fight the robots? Let me think. How can I... I don't know. Instead of popping, you can clear the whole oh, man. That is a good idea. Because once there's one thing that's bad, like the whole thing is bad. I don't know if I'd have ever thought about doing that, man. But I still think that's wrong. Like that, the way this sign was like wrong. Clearing the whole stack is the same time complexity. All the destructors need to be called. Is it? But would it be correct? Something ain't right. Let me think. So, non-decreasing to the right. So that means they must be either the same or going up. So then maybe it's like... Is that right? Should that be... Man, I'm confusing myself. So this one should be less than. Should this one be greater than? Do I have them the wrong way? I don't know what's happening. What am I doing wrong here? If the stack... All right, let me look at from the left. From the left, if the top of the stack is greater than the current number, that's good, right? That's what we want. Wait. Non-increasing order. That means 2, 1. So the top of the stack is 2. The current number is 1. Yeah, we want that to be less than, and we want this to be greater than. My solution looks pretty similar. But man, what am I doing wrong? All right, let me look at this. So we're coming from the right. Needs to be in non-decreasing order. So that means that the top of the stack would be like 3. Innovative Foxes. Thank you very much for the sub. Let me get your name up on the board. Thank you very much, Innovative Foxes. How are you doing? Here we go. Innovative Foxes. Shazam. Our latest algo junkie in 2024. No, you rock, Innovative Foxes. Just off to the gym. Nice. Go get swole. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for that sub. It's a good opportunity to bust out the templates. Man, should we bust out a template? Well, how would the template be useful here? All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna debug like this. Let me see what that gives us. What is your inequality when coming from the right? Inequality when coming from the right. What does that mean? Wait, it says non-decreasing. Yeah, so if the top is greater than... Nah. Wait, so is it the same way for both ways? Because it... I see what you're saying, Brett. I see what you're saying. But that's tripping me out a little bit. But I guess since we're going like from the middle thing, but I'm still having a lot of issues here. So this is saying left is bad. How is left bad? It's greater than equal to K, man. Come on. Come on. Alright, will this pass? Wasn't that supposed to be count? We had a typo. Yeah, we had a bunch of typos, Frosty Woe. First, I couldn't wrap my head. Like, I was getting confused that these were opposites. So I flipped the signs without even thinking about what was going on. And then, new question, do you need a stack at all? Yeah, no, well, if I'm emptying it every time, I suppose we just need to check, like, the streak. We just gotta check the streak of how many big ones or something. Yeah, I think you're on something, Brett. Baska SC2, welcome to the party. Hepta 5 in the house. Tech stocks are rocketing. I really hate how there are rocketing layoffs happening with record profits. Tech job market is poopy. Yeah, I feel you, Hepta 5. I don't know what to do. Also, I got a job offer from NVIDIA. Congrats, man. Are you gonna take it? You're taking it for sure, right? I mean, man, imagine those RSUs. I got down leveled and it's a 25% pay cut with the RSUs pumped up, man. Jeez, I don't know. But at least you'd have NVIDIA on there. But I assume your resume is already stacked. Could be potentially scary since they're at all-time high. Yeah, man, that's how I'm feeling. You know, I joined at all-time high, so I know about that feeling, like when your RSUs get chopped in half. CRM is doing good. Bumping. Man, I mean, I guess everybody, dang, bumping. Hepta 5 is rich. Alright, so Brett is saying we don't even need a stack, man. We just need like a count or something. And then I just... Let me try and refactor this. So then it's like... Maybe I can just start from there and start from there. So if I want it to be less than, wait, if it's greater than, then something like that maybe. Yeah, right. Let me see what's up. My RC refreshers were at 133. Dang, big ballin'. That's why it's a big pay cut. Because you got big appreciation. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Alright. I used to work at AWS, sold all the Amazons. Look at that, man. I didn't even need the stack. That's right. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Bet Simp. I don't know if I would have like thought about, I suppose if I had really looked at my code, maybe I could have spotted some optimizations. But I think some key observations there was like, I could just clear the stack. I don't think my mind would have gone there. I think I'd have just been caught up on using the monotonic stack, how it should be used. You can ever delete those, even delete those vectors, and it would be even faster. Delete the vectors. Well, I don't know how you do that. Oh, you could delete one and then just like, oh, and then, oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. So I do one check and then I do the next check like something is, yeah, I see. Anyways, Frosty, whoa, thank you very much for the follow. I see what you're saying, but I think I'll pass on super optimizing it. We leave it there for now. This answer is clean. Thank you, Brett. It's inspired by y'all. All right, next one. Random problem between 17 and 1800 rating. 1754. That's what we're about to do. You're still the best Hispanic streamer. Thank you. Hepta 5. Yeah, Brett, don't worry about Hepta 5, man. He calls everybody Hispanic streamer. All right. Patocopter 0. Thank you very much for the follow. All right, minimum impossible, or that's the problem we're about to do here. Let me link it. Yeah, Chi-Chi is in the Philippines. Chi-Chi is Hispanic? Is he? I don't even know. Anyways, minimum impossible, or you are given a zero indexed integer array nums. We say that an integer x is expressible from nums if there exists some integers for which nums index 1 or num index 2 to num index whatever k is equal to x. In other words, an integer is expressible if it can be written as the bitwise OR of some subsequence of nums. Return the minimum positive non-zero integer that is not expressible from nums. Okay. Main vein, welcome to the party. Ask ChatGPT. Nah, man. I don't ask ChatGPT for nothing except to draw me some pictures. Like I spend at least an hour a day telling ChatGPT to make pictures or do this, but then I run out of credits and then I gotta wait 3 hours before I can ask it something again, and then I just forget. I'm gonna practice some bits. That's right. I think I already know how to solve this problem, but I just want to try to visualize it. Then pay like you do. I do pay, man. You only get like so many credits for GPT-4. You get the Amazon chair. Nah, man. I don't have that. I don't have that Hepta 5. I think they reduced the wait time. King D876 in the house. We're about to practice them bits. All right, so let's look at. All right, let's look at the first one. So 2 in binary. Let me draw some binaries out. So we got 4, 2, 1. So 2 in binary would just be, let me draw some lines. It would just be 1, 0, and 1 in binary is 0, 1. So they're asking the minimum positive integer, non-zero integer that is not expressible. So I think that means like, I don't know what that means yet. But I just gotta take the OR of everything, and then we'll get like 1 1. Let me look at this example. All right, so 5 in binary, 1 0 1. 3 is 1 1, and 2 is like that. So then this is gonna be, wait, I thought I knew how to solve it, but no, I don't. So we say that an integer x is expressible from nums if there exist some integers for which in other words, an integer is expressible if it can be written as the bitwise OR of some subsequence of nums. So is it like a take it or leave it? Nah. Some subsequence of nums. You must calculate bitwise OR of all nums. Right, but so for this example 2, bitwise OR of everything would just be 1 1 1, which is 7, right? But how do you know that 1 is not expressible? Because Stephen Code's stuff in the house. What's happening, man? It has been a long time, for real. How's everything going? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Or all of them and iterate from n equals 0. Hold on. Let me drink some water. How is 1 not expressible? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Why Sane? Thank you very much for the hydrate. Cheers. One is not expressible because some because every number has another bit. Like if I ORed out, so I need to find, maybe I need to add all the bits for everything. No. Going good, been busy trying to do some LeetCode in C++. Are you on a C++ team these days, Steven Code stuff? Is that why you're trying to do C++? You must calculate the bitwise OR of all nums and look for the first 0 from the right. This is kind of what I was thinking, but now that I'm looking at the problem, I'm not so sure. Solution is what? I done some C++ and some Python. We do a bunch of stuff. Are you like on an infrastructure team or a product kind of team? What kind of team? I'm very curious. And how do you like it there, man? If so far, which company is nicer? the one you worked at before or the one you're working at now. You don't even have to say if you don't want to. All right. My monkey brain just doesn't understand this. Some subsequence of nums. So if I took... Oh, I see. It's not expressible because if I took like 3... Oh, yeah. So it's not expressible. Huh. I think I see it. Because every one bit that's set has another bit that is also set. So if you ORed it, you're picking up trash, like other bits that we don't want. Both are nice, though. I just saw that my last company lay off a 20-year tenure guy, and it gives me a sour taste about them. Man, I know what you're saying, Stephen Code stuff. I feel you on that one. It's unfortunate, man. All right. 1 and 2 are in nums. 3 we can get by 1 or 2, but 4 we cannot get. Alright, I gotta think about this, man, because I don't really have any great ideas. I thought I could solve it when I first seen it, but now I'm questioning it. So n, maybe I can just iterate from... No. What do I have to do, man? Do I really gotta count bits? Let me count bits. So we got 2 there, and 1 there. No. How do I tell that we can't make 1? Do I like AND 1 or do I XOR? Do I XOR everything and then I do something with... No, the numbers can be up to 1 billion. I gotta think a little bit more. I would take Python anytime over this. You know, like C++, man. Alright, bits. Not my strongest topic, but let me think. How can we tell we cannot do this? I'm scared of the earnings calls and layoffs. Man, we got earnings tomorrow for me. I don't know what's gonna happen. The pudding, welcome to the party. Hi, how about trying to find if a number can be expressed using the elements from the array? All right, let me think about that. So how do we know if a number can be expressed? It's more than just... So I just need, I guess, I was thinking we just need to check if there's a set bit for that column, but I'm not sure if that will tell you if it could be made, because there might be like, what if it's a bunch of 4s? Or what if it's a bunch of 7s in here? And then you look at the XOR and it's 7. Or not the XOR, you look at the OR and they're all set bits. But you actually can't make any numbers except for 7. So it's not just about the set bits. Maybe you need something else. Maybe I need like a count of how many bits in each column. And then based on that, we can determine if it's possible, or like this one has 1 set bit there. This one has 2 set bits and 2 set bits. I don't know. This is one of those problems with easy code that takes some thought. Yeah, I've been thinking about this one, Brett. I don't have any great ideas. So an alternative is just generating all possible combinations, which will include all numbers themselves. Anyway, it must be something. I mean, I keep thinking about counting the set bits per column, but I'm not sure how to use that to determine like if we can make. All right, let's look at this. 5, 3, 2. These are the set bits, and we got 1, 2, 2 as a counts of set bits per column. Which numbers can we make? Well, we can make 2. We can make 3. Can we make 4? We cannot make 4. How do I know that? Because there is, yeah, the 4. So that it's like you can only make a number if you have one set bit only in there without any other bits, kind of like, right? All right, can we make 6? We can't make 6 because we need this bit and this bit, but we have a clean 2, but we don't have a clean 4. So maybe it's like, maybe we need to keep track of all the powers of 2s that we have. Like something to do with, because we need it to be just isolated. We need like one set bit to be isolated, but one is a power of 2, right? So if 1 is missing, that means we can't make 1 if 2, this is a nice idea. Okay, maybe I'm getting somewhere then. So powers of 2. Oh, maybe it's just the smallest power of 2 that we don't have. Let me try and think of something that might not make that true. What if we have 1 and 2? Then the If we have 1 and 2, we can make 3, 1, or 2, but we can't make 4. If we had 1, 2, 4, we can make all numbers up to 7, but we can't make 8. I already told you. Did you tell me that? Well, if you told me, you didn't. It wasn't very clear. You must calculate the bitwise OR of all nums and look for the first 0 from the right. Then the solution is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, I don't know if I understood what you're saying there. But I'm thinking it's just the first missing power of 2. Right? Because if you got 1 only, is there any way that you can have 1? No, there's no way to make. Oh, you can have 1 and 3, but you still can't make 2. All right, I think that is it. The first power of 2 that isn't in the thing. So I'm just going to make a set. And then I'll just like 2 to the I. Man, that took a lot of thinking. I see what you're saying. Don't use POW, use... Alright, alright. Wait, how do you go? 1 shifted I times. Alright, let's see how much of a difference that makes. A little bit of a difference. Is it meaningful? Huh, mate. Why? Alright. LeetCode, why shouldn't I use POW? You punch this problem in the face? Nah, this problem like punched me in the face for a while. Took me some time to think about all that junk. Anyways, time to move on maybe. Kapow. Alright, from 1800 to 1900. Let's pick up the heat. 1899, man. Come on. How did... Alright, I think I already did an 1899 before. Oh, Lord, I'm not doing this one. Binary trees with factors? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Brett. Doesn't POW use floating point numbers? What does that mean? You mean like it returns a float? Or... Alright, I'm scared of this problem, but we'll read it. Given an array of unique integers R, where each integer Ri is strictly greater than 1, we make a binary tree using these integers, and each number may be used for any number of times. Each non-leaf node's value should be equal to the product of the values of its children. Return the number of binary trees we can make. The answer may be too large, so return the answer mod prime number. Tuksu! I wish you could mark completed questions on zero track. Second person to say this today. I don't quite understand this problem yet, but let me look at the examples. So they give us 2, 4. Let's say the answer is 3 because we can make... What kind of tree is that, man? We make a binary tree using these integers, and each number may be used for any number of times. Each non-leaf node's value should be equal to the product of the values of its children. What? So that means each number by itself should be a binary tree. Okay, and then we gotta multiply like 2 times 2. Wait, 4 times 2. What does that mean, man? Where's a leaf node in this? How does a binary tree work in an array? Like, they should draw these trees out, you know? Should I draw these trees out? I'm gonna try. Two times 2, 4. V Loka. What's happening? Shekumaru. Parent 4 leaves 2 and 2. Alright, let's see what's up. So you're saying the parent and then 2. Oh, I see. And then what you're saying is each non-leaf's node value, so this 4 needs to be product of the values of his children. So 2 times 2 equals 4. That's good. So in this one, 2, 4, 5, and 10. I don't know how to do this problem, but it feels like, first of all, it feels like a DP problem somehow. And for 2 reasons, because 1,000 and because mod this number. But I don't even know, like, how to go about this. Maybe some type of GCD or some division is necessary. Maybe it's like you take it or you leave it. And what does it mean to take? It means to multiply out, and then so like, I'm not sure. It's 2 and 5, so if it, or 5 and 2. Converts the numbers to float and then to int again. Oh, so POW is bad. I should just use the bit shift thing. Oh lordy. This problem is too hard for me, I think. Because alright, so at least 1 for each number, that's for sure. And then if we have a 4 and a 2, then it's 4, 2, 2. And then 10 can be made from 5 and 2. Is this like some type of prime factorization or whatever it's called. Can you say hello to Carlos and tell him to start studying LeetCode? DP Lopez Sweeks. Sweet? Why do you say that? Carlos, if you're out there and you're watching, what are you doing, man? You need to stop joking around. You need to start LeetCoding, man. LeetCoding can change your life. Every LeetCode problem that you do is worth $500. Every time you get a LeetCode problem right, it's worth at least $500. But you only get paid once you hit 500 problems. That's basically what it is. So you trying to get paid or you trying to not get paid? I already made like $1,000 tonight, man. I did 2 problems. But I don't know if I can do this one. Choco Takov. What's happening? You consider each element as roots and then check if the other numbers can be added below it using recursion or something. It never get paid. Shekumaru, you sound like you've already been paid, man. I think you've done more than 500 problems. Yeah, you gotta work hard. That's all it really is. It's just hard work, you know. Consider each element as the root. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna think about that a bit more, but that gave me some ideas. Oh, not on LeetCode. Man, then you've been paid already. So man, so 2 and 2 can bubble up to 4. But then, all right, so if I'm considering like 10 as the root, for sure, I see you can have 5 and you can have 2. But, man, I'm thinking like, because these trees only go 1 layer deep, I'm thinking of a tree that goes even deeper than that, man, but it's like tripping me out. So if we had, say, 20 at the top, 3 layers deep. Just watched Inception. Asia C. Mac. That movie is too trippy. I think I watched it once. I don't really remember anything from that movie. I think Matt Damon was in it. That's probably... Was Matt Damon in Inception? I think so. That's probably the only thing I remember. No. Wait, Rando 9187. Matt Damon was in Interstellar. No. You're messing with me. I don't believe it. Wait, Interstellar didn't have Matt Damon in it. Interstellar had... Man. I think I'm getting old and my memory is playing tricks on me. I didn't even know Matt Damon was in Interstellar. Nay. Rando 9187. Welcome to the party. He went all the way to Mars. Man, I gotta watch those movies again, maybe. Anyways, Matt Damon, huh? You fell asleep in the movie? Nah, maybe I did. They woke him up on the planet and he ended up being a villain. Oh yeah, maybe I have some memories of that. But man, when did that movie come out? When did Inception come out? 14 years ago. No wonder I can't remember anything. When did the other one? Came out in 2067. All right, 10 years ago. So it's not bad if I can't remember something from 10 years ago. I've only seen those movies one time each. So, anyways. I don't know how to solve this problem. Is it like LIS? Like a n squared LIS type thing? Or do the 20 example? Oh yeah, I forget what I was trying to do with 20. So 20, you could get like 10, you could get 2, but this 10, we can't get 5 and 2 here, right? Because then 20, does it mean like, let me read. Each non-leaf node's value should be equal to the product of the value of its children. So a binary tree's children, a node's children, I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean all of these are its children's? No, because this is like a grandchild, right? These are its children, right? And these are its grandchildren. Is that the right terminology? Direct children, not ancestors. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if like children meaning its descendants or its subtree. I guess they use subtree when they mean all of its descendants. Okay, so all right. So my first idea is I meant descendants, right? I know what you mean. Yeah, so my idea is kind of like LIS, where or I guess LIS is just a DP problem. So I'm thinking of it DP. I'm thinking maybe we need to sort the input. That way we can process like the smallest numbers first, and then what, man? All right, let me think of like recursive take it or leave it. Try everything, yeah. All right, let's see if we can come up with anything. So got 2, 4, 5, 10. And then what? And then it's like you take 2. or you leave it. Let's pretend we take 4, we leave it. Let's say we left it, and then now we take a 5. Oh, well, we can take multiple things. So it's like you take 2. Or you can take 2 again. How do you deal with multiples? Like, anyways, let me not concentrate on that. Let me add a 20 in here also. So if we have a 5, we take 2 and 5 and we multiply them, we get 10. So now now we're looking at a 10. Spoopty! Welcome to the party. Since the count is only required, we don't need to build the trees. Yeah, I'm not thinking about building the trees, but I'm just trying to figure stuff out, I guess. Rando9187, thank you very much for the follow. So I'm trying to figure out, how do I know that 2 and 5 we can get 10? I mean, obviously you multiply them and it equals 10. But what do we do with that? Does that mean... So each number is a binary tree by itself. And then if 2 and 5 come together, then we can make 10. Then it's like 3. And then it's like if 10 and 2 came together, then this would be like 3. Well, this one is 2 trees. I don't know. The answer may be very large. We definitely don't want to build the trees. Yeah, number of ways. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Number of ways that we can build the things. So everything. All right, everything is like 1 to begin with. Let me think with like an LIS brain. So how does LIS work? Do something with 2. Maybe I can like create a set of everything, and then I'd be like 2 times 2 is 4. Is 4 in here? Yeah. So maybe 4 is like 2 ways, because 2 and 2 are the same. 2 times 4 is 8. Is 8 in here? Nah. 2 times 5 is 10. Is 10 in here? Yeah. Is I and J different? Yeah. So 3. Diego, what's happening? Long time. How are you doing? Jake1130, thank you very much for the follow. Maybe start with the largest number and factorize. I don't know how to factorize, man. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Wait, what was I saying? 2 times 5 is 10. Is 10 in here? Yeah. And then you update the 10. And then now it's like 2 times 10 is 20. Is 20 in our thing? Yes. Then what do we update this as? Is it 3 times 1 times 2? So is that 6 ways? Is that right? Well, 6 plus 1 is 7 ways. and then 2 times 20 ain't nothing in there. So then we go here, 4 times 4, 16, 4 times 5 is 20, and it's in here. So that means 4 times 5. There's 2 ways to make 4, 1 way to make 5 times, so that's like 4. So we add 4 there, that's at 11. Not in there, not in there. 5 times 5, and then none of the other things. So then it's just like 1 plus 2, 3, 4, 7, 18. Do you think that's right? I don't know, man. Should I just say 18? No. Wait. 18. All right, I think I'm gonna code that up, man. I think we can do this. That's how I'm feeling. Guinea Fort or something. Is that how you say it? What if you made a 2D array and made a multiplication table with all the values in the input array and then kept track of the values at each intersection? Sounds like a lot of values, but I don't know. I think whatever I just did there might work, just because I just calculated it manually and then the answer seems right. So I think that's enough signal for me to at least try and implement it. Here we go. So what did I do, man? I think I made a vector called dp of size n, fill it with ones, and then now we're just gonna do an ij thing, kind of like longest increasing subsequence a little bit. That's what I was thinking about when I made this thing. But we also need, I'm gonna make a set. All right, so now man, the products could be long, right? So maybe I should do a long product equal nums or ri times rj. That's our products. And then we got to check, like, if we found this product in the set, that means we got to add something to dp whatever, right? Oh yeah, hold on. Maybe this set should be a map, so that we can map, because it has all values are unique, so maybe we can map the value to the index that it appears at. So I'm gonna just do that real quick, and then I'm gonna say that, yeah. Where do you stand on initializing variables such as ants compared to ants equals 0? I don't like these curly braces, man. You prefer those? Nah, I don't like those. I hardly use those. Anyways, I can't believe you use those, bet simp. Am I supposed to be using them? The curly braces doesn't allow implicit conversions. I don't know what that means, to be honest. But I do see bugs, like errors happening about saying stuff like that. I don't never understand. Anyways, if we've seen that thing, then we gotta like update that thing, right? dp prod plus dp dpi, hold on, dpi times dpj. Yeah. So only, so if these numbers are equal, then we do something, but if they're not equal, we do something else. So let me try and do that here a little bit. Maybe I'll be like 2 times dpi times dpj. And then do I just iterate over the dp and mod it? Oh, I gotta mod a whole lot of things, man. Oh lordy. I'm gonna change this to a long. And then I feel like I'm gonna overflow somewhere. We'll see. We shall see. Q Ultimus in the house. What's happening, Q? Constructor takes a size t and you pass it an int. That will error. Alright, wrong answer. Do I have to sort the dang things? Does it matter? I don't know if it does, but I'll just do it to see. Oh, Jake 10 or Jake 1130, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Raxo Sabe. Very nice. Let me put your name up on the board. Algo Junkies 2024. Jake 1130 is going up there. Thank you very much, Jake 1130. Sometimes I wonder, man, do I know you people? IRL? Look at that. The latest Algo Junkie in 2024. Jake 1130. Where are we at? Trying to do this problem, man. I don't know if this sorting will make a difference, but we're about to find out. I'm honored, man. Thank you very much. Look at that. You even have a badge. Gifter leader number 3. Man, did this get reset somehow? Maybe it's like per month. Alright, so maybe sorting works. Alright, let me submit that. Probably got reset at the end of the year. Oh lordy. Expected that got... Alright, so... Jesus. Something ain't right. So I'm doing bottom up DP? Not really. Actually, the only bottom up DP I know is anything that can follow the longest increasing subsequence pattern LeetCode. That's like the only thing. But I don't... Clearly I'm not doing it right, man. Because because it ain't working. So what do I do here? Like my number is not large enough. Does that mean I'm not multiplying enough, or I don't know, maybe this problem's too hard for me, man. Should I give up? I feel it's already kind of hard doing this problem. No. Oh man, when in doubt, mod everything. I don't even think I'm hitting the mod limit yet, you know? Alright, so if the numbers are the same, you only do it once. Otherwise, you do it twice. But so I'm starting from the smallest, working up. I mean, it passes a few test cases. It failed on that really long test case. But I don't think this is one where I can just eyeball it and figure out what's going on, because there's too many numbers, man. It's too many. Alright, I need a hint. Somebody gotta give me a hint. What if we sorted the list? Yeah, I sorted it in the beginning up here. And I'm not sure. So I'm not getting enough answers. What if we unsorted it? If we unsorted it, it doesn't work for sure. But when we... This problem is tough. Well, I'm doing all those things. All right, let me see the test case again. I mean, I'm not gonna see anything. There's just too many things in there. But maybe I'm like, can you print the DP array for the failed test case? I can, for sure. I can do that. Definitely on the right track, but no idea. What would be a reason why it works on smaller arrays compared to bigger ones? If you had to speculate. If I had to speculate. I don't know. I was thinking the mod thing, but the answer isn't even a big number, you know, like these numbers don't even get super big. So what could it be, man? Do I have a bug? Do I have a typo? I don't think so. Updating that thing. You should be able to, you should break down the mod like distribute. What do you mean by that? Break down the mod. These are all long longs also. Alright, somebody needs to tell me the answer because I'm about to give up. I'm about to look at the answer. Shekumaru. Alright, let me see what you're doing. The idea is kind of simple. If a number is a product of two others, then we add the product of the trees that can be formed from each of those numbers. Right. First we sort. Yes. I think I realized that for sure. Answer of arrays. I don't know what that means. VI. Oh, vector in. I see. I see. You got your little template up here, man. Alright, so I think I'm doing this. But now, what is this? J is 0. So this is like some two-pointer thing going on or something. And then you do a little thing where you multiply them out. I don't follow this. If a number is product of other two, then we do what we stated above. For X and Y. Man. X and Y, huh? X and Y is pretty good, Jake. All right. If the smaller numbers are different, then we can add the combinations of the inversing those two numbers. What? I don't understand what's going on. So, oh, that's like you're timesing it by 2. Right, right. I think I do all this basically, but then I don't do any of this whatever you're doing, like two-pointer thing. SJAC photo, thank you very much for the hydrates. Q, did you used to use X and Y, man? If you did, I'm ashamed of you, man. Alright, Shekumaru. I don't know why this works, but mine doesn't. But it's kind of similar. Alright, let me look at top down. Let me see if I can like, can I see my code? For sure. If I can find it. I'll make a paste bin real quick. Alright, let me look at LeetCode's thing from top down. Maybe I can understand the top down more. Maybe. So, cash money, you make a set. You're counting. Man, I'm not gonna. I don't know what's going on here, LeetCode. This is too much for me. First, it's in Python. I don't even know yield what that means. I think I've seen it before, but I don't truly know how it works. Doing all that yield stuff, I don't. Anyways, I think I think it's time for me to give up, man, and go on to something else, or maybe I wait until Brett tells me what's wrong with my code. It's not this one we're on. We're on, yeah. It's too hard, you know. Should I try that little 2-pointer thing that you're doing? Let me try and see it with a smaller input. So instead of going through IJ like I am, you're doing like I is there, and then you got a J and a K, and then you multiply these two numbers. I forget what you're doing, man. Yeah, so it's like, oh, you start the J from 0 though. And then the 2-pointers you multiply, and if it equals to that, then you do like a two-sum kind of thing. I think your J loop is a culprit. Your DP ordering, my J loop is the culprit. So you're saying maybe I should start my J from 0? Is that what you're trying to say? Or, oops. J less than I. Wait, what did I have before? I had J equal I and J to N. That's what I had originally. And then it fails at this test case. I'm not getting enough answers. But you're saying like I shouldn't go from J less than equal to I from 0? You mean I should take J from 0 to I gotta think about that, man. I gotta think about that, man. Nah, come on, man. Line 19. How? Alright. How can I stop an overflow? That's 2 million. It's the mod. No, but this product is just overflowing. Excellent AP. Thank you. Thank you. It's a fancy keyboard. Long. Chance dies. What's happening? Welcome to the party. Need to cast. Oh, snaps. Yeah. Always gets me, man. It always gets me, these dang overflowing things. Alright, we're not quite there yet. Let me try that. No. Should I just hit everything with a long? I think it's right, but now we have a mod problem. So do I just hit them with a mod everywhere? Should prod also be mod? No, that would be weird if prod was mod. Sro crits. Kurt, thank you very much for the follow. Excellent AP, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, I don't know how to fix anything now. God. I'm about to give up for real though. Should I just do this twice? Your map types are backwards. What do you mean? Not, it's int long. Wait, I have not the other way. Should be long int. Should it? Oh, maybe. Or maybe I just have long. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Brett. Jesus Christ, man. What an annoying problem that I don't really know. I need to think about this part. I need to think about like why my J. So I was thinking LIS, so I started from I and I went to N, but that was incorrect. And I gotta go from 0 to I. I don't know why. Sergeant Pepper, what's happening? You're using DPJ before it's fully ready. Yeah, I'm trying to do bottom-up DP. I think that's the main issue in defining. I think I tried this once before, LeetCode, and it didn't work. Maybe I should try and do this problem top-down, where I naturally think top-down, but I don't know. Anyways, top-down you wouldn't hit these issues, but I couldn't think of how to structure the problem top-down. It just wasn't working since it naturally enforces the DAGs. I see. I made my Moonlander Thok. What'd you do to it, man? How'd you make it Thok? Feel you won't face issues as well with memoization. Huh. Alright, we got 45 minutes left. Should we hit a 1900 to 2K problem? Strike on, bro. Thank you very much for the follow. Dang, they give us 1901. I like it. I like that type of party. Alright, minimum operations to make all array elements equal. I feel like I've done it. But maybe I couldn't get it. Oh, we got a type racer though. No condom Chris, just redeemed type racer. Hold on. Kapow! Yeah, that problem kapowed me, man. Alright, let's do a little type racer. The first race is a warm-up, the second race is a championship round. And it's gonna be, we're gonna make a bet. We are going to put some real money on the table. And I think it's a rerun. Me versus Six Pack Sexy, aka No condom Chris. The same exact bet from before. Last time I lost. So you have 2 minutes to decide. Is it going to be me plus 9 WPMs greater than equal to no condom Chris's WPMs? Place your bets. We're about to race. No condom Chris thinks he's going to beat me up real easy. Easy money. Anyways, LeetCode. Come on, man. What you doing? Let me make the racetrack. Man, nobody believes. Nobody wants to bet out here. $10. Q Ultimus, 5,000 bucks. Hyphenate, 1,300. All right. Pet Shrimp. Nice name, man. Welcome to the party. Pankaj is back from school, or Pankaj is watching this stream from class. Pankaj, you need to pay attention in class, man, and stop watching Twitch. Smart coder. All right, let's go. Let us go. Y'all ready? I got nothing. Pankaj, you're from class. Pay attention, man, to class. Glorious Pandas and XDA profile caps. Yeah, Glorious Pandas. Panda switches are nice in general, I think. All right, the first race is the warm-up. The second race is the championship round, so don't you worry. And if you don't have a Type Racer account, you should have one. Man. All right. Oh man, I'm not even logged in. What the hell? It's close. It's racing as a guest. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Hold on. I lost the racetrack. All right. Man, why is the time limit so long? We don't have a minute to wait. Who's this guest? Anyways, let's just wait, I guess. Man, did everybody log out? Q, I don't even see your name up here. Where you at? You saving it? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't logged in either, unfortunately. I guess whoever this guest is, they just left halfway through, and then we're waiting on them. Man, should I take this time to tell y'all that I have a YouTube that I don't have any videos on yet? But I'm like dual streaming, and ain't nobody in the YouTube chat except Ronald. All right, 3 seconds, man. Here we go. Here we go. Championship round. Six Pack Sexy is the person to beat right now. All right, I gotta focus. Man. That was terrible, man. I had a chance. All right, who's at 108 out here? Win08, thank you very much for the follow. Strike on, bro. You won that. You gotta prove it, man. You gotta sign up. But should I believe you? You gotta sign up, man. I'll believe you. You got the screenshot. That's all I need, man. One more problem to finish strong. All right, wait. First, let me take care of the bet. What was my score, man? It's terrible. 80 WPMs. I had a chance, but I threw it away. So no condom Chris won that one. Unfortunately, 2 times today he beat me. And then strike on, bro. Congratulations. Let me put your name up on the board. You are the latest Type Racer champ. Today is the 29th. Strike on, bro. What was your speed? It was like a 108, I think. Yeah. New Type Racer champ. Doesn't happen very often. You are in a very elite class out here, man. Everybody is triple digits usually. All right, one more problem. I don't know if I want to do. All right, let me re-roll the dice again. 1946. It's even a harder problem, but I'll take it because I think I already tried that other one. All right, we got to do path with minimum effort. Oh, I think I can do this. I think I can do this one. You are a hiker preparing for an upcoming hike. You are given heights, a 2D array of size rows by columns, where heights row col represents the height of cell row col. You are situated in the top left cell, and you hope to travel to the bottom right cell. You can move up, down, left, or right, and you wish to find a route that requires the minimum effort. A route's effort is the maximum absolute difference in heights between 2 consecutive cells of the route. Return the minimum effort required to travel from the top left cell to the bottom right cell. Is this like Dijkstra's, man? Because it's like a graph. I'm thinking either DP or Dijkstra's, I'm not sure yet. But it's a graph, single source path. The edges are weighted. I haven't done a Dijkstra's in a long time though. It's been many months since I implemented one. Smells like typical style top down. Could it be DP? I don't know. Could it be DP or could it be Dijkstra's, man? DP? I don't know, man. I'm thinking I could probably get there with DP. Let me look at the constraints. Or Dijkstra's. Dijkstra's is DP. I suppose it is DP. No DAG, no DP. What? Everybody is talking all types of stuff. Let me think, man. Dijkstra is greedy? Is it? It's like a greedy DP-E. Dijkstra's isn't DP, it's BFS greedy. Interesting. Yeah, I feel Dijkstra-y. So I start from the top left, and then we're trying to get to the bottom right, and then each edge is connected by up, down, left, right, but then each edge is weighted by the difference between the edges. So, all right, here we go. Let me just make things that I know I need in this problem. So I make my directions. Let's go. So 0, that's left, and this is right, and down. All right, my directions. What problem list is this? M28 ding. This is called Zero Track, and it's basically every single problem on LeetCode. They give it a rating that determines how difficult the problem is, or I guess not determines. The rating tries to tell you how hard the problem is. And I'm trying to do problems that are around my rating, like around 1900 to 2000. And you can get your rating if you do a bunch of LeetCode contests. So I've done a few, and I'm like stuck at 2K rating for a long time. All right, so we start. How does Dijkstra's work, man? Let me see if I can remember. We start off first. I know I need a priority queue. Priority queue. Maybe. Oh, I already know. I gotta use the pi. Let me think a little bit. So we start off with, I forget how it works, man. We need a distance. Yeah, we need a distances. How does a distance work? I guess we can make a 2D dists of rows, and then we set that to like int max, but we also set like 0, 0 to 0. Is that right? And then I need a queue. Oh lordy. Should I use a pair? Should I do it? I'm gonna do it, man. Pair int. Pair int int. Yeah. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So this is gonna be a weight and RNC, I guess. Right? And I just start from the top left, and I let it loose, and then I check the answer for the bottom right. All right, here we go. So I got that. I got my distances. I got my priority queue. Do I need a scene? No. What do I do next? Push my thing, and then there's something in my queue. I'm gonna do, is it top? Yeah, so that's that. And then those are my coordinates. Man, I forget everything about Dijkstra's. So if this, so if my weight is greater than that, then I should just continue. And then what? Now we gotta go to like all the children, right? So for every direction, we're gonna say new R, new C, and then with our out of bounds, continue, right? So if we're out of bounds, continue, and then what are we checking? We gotta check what's the new weight. The weight, the current weight, plus the difference between our current cell and, oh, it's not, wait. So it's the max, it's the maximum absolute difference. So it's the max between our current weight. Oh, our current weight should be 0. Yeah. And the difference between the two cells. So the cells, it's called heights. New R, new C. So that's our new weight. And then now, do we just push it into the thing? No, wait, we have to update our distances. New R, new C equal new weight, right? Robo-Dom in the house. What's happening? Hold on. So we update the distances. We gotta push to the priority queue the new weight and the new coordinates. Is that it? This problem is very allegorical. What does that mean? In some ways, we are all trying to solve path with minimum effort. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Robodom, thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. All right. Do you think this is gonna work? Nah, it's not. Dists. Rafa J. Flowing in the house. Welcome to the party. This guy is the greatest to ever do it. Nah, man, I don't know about all that. Hold on. Why am I timing out? Let me think. Why would I be timing out, man? Is it like I'm going back and forth between two nodes or something? Do I have to like remember? Something is seen or hold on. if I have to be like, oh, wait. Maybe if dist nr and c is greater than the new weight, then we should do this, right? But is that why I'm all right? Maybe. Yeah, LeetCode. I just seen that mistake. All right, not bad, not bad. Dijkstra's. There you go. So much enthusiasm tonight. Do you get a pay raise at work? Ham sandwich 304. I did not get a pay raise, man. Too easy. Yeah, I guess my Dijkstra's is okay, but I did forget one thing. I think you can do it with BFS and binary search. Binary search on... Should I try that? So you just binary search on the answer and then see if it's possible. Is that roughly the same time complexity? Or yeah, because it's like n log n. This guy is literally Dijkstra. Nah, arranged. Welcome to the party. I've just practiced Dijkstra's 100 times. Tech companies do layoffs now, not right. Yeah, get with the times, man. A raise. Nobody gets a raise out here. All right, should we do one more? Should we hit a 2K problem? Or 1900? Wait, we just did a 1900 to 2K. Should we do a 2K to 2100? And we have 20 minutes left. 2065. Oh lordy. Minimum swaps. I hate these problems. I don't know if I can solve this one. I do when I bring offers from other companies to my yearly reviews, which you like doing. Does that work, man? How big of a company do you work for? Is it like a huge company? All right, should I try this? Minimum swaps to make sequences increasing. That seems like asking to be the first to be laid off. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. But if it's been working out for you, like, keep on keeping on. Bit Diplo. What's happening? They get mad. Large company in the medical field. I switch jobs though every 3 years. I don't know if this is still a thing going forward. Maybe it is, but it feels like maybe that's not the play these days. I don't know. I guess 3 years isn't bad, but you know, like the every 2-year job hoppers, I think for sure some people take that as a bad signal. I'm an EE, not a software dev. I see. I don't know anything about the EE field. Switch once every midlife crisis. How often do you have those, man? I guess once. All right. Let me read this problem. You are given 2 integer arrays of the same length, nums1 and nums2. In one operation, you're allowed to swap nums1i with nums2i. For example, if nums1 is 1238 and nums2 is 5674, you can swap the element at I to obtain 1234 and 5678. Return the minimum number of needed operations to make nums1 and nums2 strictly increasing. The test cases are generated so that the given input always makes it possible. I could give it some thoughts. Sounds a little bit hard. I think I'm running out of juice also. So the minimum number of operations needed to make both strictly increasing. So they're saying swap nums1 3 and nums2 3. So we do that and everything is strictly increasing. Is this just like take it or leave it? No. Like you just try and swap every index, 2 pointers. I'm not sure. Mirror Bic in the house. What's happening, Mirror Bic? How you doing? How was the weekly LeetCode contest, man? I got destroyed, to be honest. I really tried, and I had like 5 wrong submissions for Q2. I had 1 wrong submission for Q3. I think I knew how to solve the problems, but I just made so many mistakes, and then I got frustrated, and I was just like submitting without really thinking it through. And yeah, so it wasn't the best contest for me. And Q4 was way too hard. Man, I feel like this problem is possible. But I don't know. I don't know yet. How do I know to swap something? How are you supposed to do this if you haven't seen it before? Is there some minimum swaps algorithm or something? Yeah, I don't know. I guess you gotta like really just think about all the algorithms, you know, all the different techniques, and just try to solve the puzzle, I guess. So I don't have any great ideas off the top of my head. Initially I was thinking to just like just swap. I don't know. If something is out of place, try a swap, you know? So like right now, the 5 is out of place. So, all right, I have a few ideas. I don't know which one is worth going down. Maybe we can just sort. No, we can't. We can't sort because that's not cool. So that's not an idea anyways. So this one is already strictly increasing, but this one is not. Enrosis in the house. What's happening in Enrosis? Devs will probably come back to the same market eventually. Companies just need access to free debt again, and the fee will go back to where it was. I hope so, man. I hope there's free debt again in the near future. The first non-increasing element or something, yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking like we have to identify indices that are problematic. But I don't know what to do after that. And I have this starred. That means I probably tried it and I couldn't solve it at some point. Got this bread, thank you. But I only got 13 minutes left. So maybe how do I know? Let me look at example 2. Maybe there's some pattern here that I can see. Take it or leave it. Yeah, I was thinking take it or leave it, man. That's exactly what I was thinking. But then I was thinking, like, how do I... That means I can only cache on the index. Or something like that. But I don't know how the idea is gonna work. So I guess I just go through. Do I just want to swap everything? No, only if. So I need to maybe have a previous number. But then that introduces another state. I don't want to introduce any new states because it's like 10 to the 5th, right? I guess I can just look at the previous I minus 1 or something. Index bool. Gotta remember it. Last action in life. Index and... Yeah, I was not thinking about those states, Brett. I was thinking... Oh, I see how that works. Because I was just thinking about saving the previous number. But that's why I was saying it's introducing another state. And since the numbers... That would be too many numbers. And then I was thinking... You can just go minus 1. And then the Boolean will tell you which array to check the minus 1 at. The previous. I don't know if I can do this right now though. I feel the brain juice is running out. If you use the dictionary and stored the index and previous state, it would have been fine actually. Should I even try it? So you're saying index and bool prev swapped. But how do I deal with the first number? Do I have to just run it twice? Once with it swapped and one with it not swapped? Or I introduce, instead of a bool, I have it as an int, so I have 3 states and I can just like do something else? I don't know. Gadget Veer, thank you very much for the follow. Just run it twice. Alright, let's run it twice. So let's try and code it. So if I is out of bounds. Wait, it didn't understand. You don't need to run it twice. Hold on. You never look at the previous one. I is okay. So how? What if the answer is to just swap the first numbers though? You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by running it twice. Like you try it as is, the two nums1, nums2 as is, and then you try it again. You run it twice. This is what I'm saying, where you swapped them. You always try, oh, swap it or leave it. Yeah, that, come on, man. Of course, that makes sense. All right, Brett. Thank you. It's so clear. No, maybe. So, I guess if I equals 0, we don't look at the previous, you're saying. Swapped, not swapped. So, all right. So if we do swap it, at I equals 0, we got to try both. So it's like swapped equal. Wait, what does swapping it mean? I plus 1, and then previous swapped is true, and then not swapped. But if we're not at the first index, then we got to look at the previous. So, all right. All right, this is trippy. So if, how do I do this? If nums1, all right. If previous is swapped and nums1 or nums1 I, what do we need? We need it strictly increasing. So that means if our current number is less than equal to our previous number, then we got to swap, right? I think these should probably be like int max or something too. Raxo Sabe, thank you very much for the raid. What's happening, man? Welcome everybody. I think we all know Raxo in this place. Let me, oh, maybe we don't. Let me give Raxo a shout out. Raxo Sabe is a two-time ICPC world finalist. Also ICPC coach to multiple countries. And I don't even know, Peru, Mexico, who knows however many countries he's coaching. And also a coach to me. Sometimes he comes in here, he really tells me what's up, you know. So if you want some high quality algorithms, follow Raxo Sabe. Anyways, thank you very much for that raid. All right, so if we didn't swap it, wait, I feel like this is gonna get weird. I'm gonna just do a super nested if statement. So if prev swapped, I'm gonna take these. And then I'm gonna do like something else. Hold on. Cause then I gotta check the other number too, right? Instead of checking if you have to, check if you can. Oh yeah, I see where that might be a problem. So if this number, all right, I see what you're saying, Brett. I see what you're saying. I gotta try and think of it. So if the previous number is less than the current number, then we should swap. Ranged and John L. Master, thank you very much for those follows. All right, so if we can swap it, we should swap it. Oh yeah. And nums 1. Yeah, I don't know if I could have solved this by myself. There's so many like things that could go wrong here, you know. But it makes sense, everything. I'm following. But there's just a lot of things that you got to keep track of. Wait, does this make sense? Wait, if the previous is not swapped, and then what does that mean for us? Let me try and think. If it wasn't swapped, do I have these around? Do I have these the wrong way? Actually, this one be... Yeah. Yeah, I think I do have them mixed up. Hedge Karoo. As the arrays are equal in size, wouldn't it be better to create one big array and divide it by 2? Would be easier solution. I'm not sure. Breno636. Hello, I like your hair. I wish I had the patience to grow mine out. You do have the patience. You just gotta try it out. You don't want if else. Oh yeah. Wait. I see what you're saying. We want to see if we're able to swap. And then I don't know, man. Maybe maybe it's bedtime for me. If you can swap, you should swap. But you should also like... So I'm thinking, how do you know it's good at the end? What if you do all these weird swaps and then you reach the end, but then it's all jank? I guess that's why you have to make sure every swap is good. It's my bedtime. Smart coder, I think it is my bedtime, man. I don't think I got it. I don't think I have it left in me to finish this problem. I gotta go to sleep soon. Daticus, thank you very much for the follow. If you hit the end, you return 0, and in the function, you return the min swapped and not swapped. I think it was earlier. Yeah, Red, you have too much confidence in me. Too many cases. Just define A equal nums and B and swap then if previous. Yeah, that might be nice to think about that. Yeah, because man, keeping track of all these things is too much to keep in my brain, like what's going on, and it gets me really confused. And I don't have enough memory right now to store all those variables. Confidence is built by the practice you put forth in these problems. Is it? Yeah, I am tired. Lil Brian 07, what's happened? I'm bad at LeetCode. I need to get better. I don't know how. Well, you gotta put the time in, man. If you studied for like 200 hours and you still suck at LeetCode, like you can't do any easy problems, then maybe you're like studying wrong. Resham29, thank you very much for the follow. If you studied for like 1 hour and you still stuck at LeetCode, or you still suck, maybe you just need to do more hours, you know. So I think about how much you've been practicing and where you're at. Like, you're not gonna get good at LeetCode in 15 hours of practice, you know. Read the manual at that point. You gotta just 2 problems. Come on, man. You're gonna say you need to get better, but you don't know how, but you only done 2 problems. You gotta do a whole lot more. I like the rating thing you used. I found the easiest problem and did it in like 5 seconds. Syntax docs are gold. All right. Man, it's time to go. So we gotta raid somebody. Who's it gonna be? Time enjoyed doing LeetCode. Do we have Rocco Codes is doing LeetCodes? You know what's gonna happen right now. Rocco Codes is a regular out here. He wants some advice from all of you. He wants some input. I think he has big interviews coming up. He needs all the tips, all the tricks, everything. Rocco Codes. I was lurking in his stream earlier, like yesterday or something. Anyways, Rafa J Flowing, that's you. What do you mean? You need all the tips? When are you gonna start streaming, Rafa J Flowing? Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today was good LeetCode day, I think. Robodom, Rafa J Flowing, have a good night. Raxo, adios. Thank you very much for that raid. Frackery, see you later. Asia C Mac, good night to you. Daiticus, Jake 1130, thank you very much for the gifted sub earlier, and have a good night, Jake 1130. Skip Pharaoh, good night. Ranged, see you later. Dre Moto, adios. Q Ultimus, good night. I don't even know if I said your name already. BetSimp, Smart Coder, everybody, have a good night, man. All you people out there, see you.